Hey everybody, what's up? Packside Gaming here. Alright, so we're playing Dark Souls 3, and just really quick video. We're going to go through the very first achievement in the game, hopefully, and there actually isn't an achievement like in the second one where you die for the first time and it says this is Dark Souls. There's no achievement for dying for the first time, but there is an achievement for lighting the first bonfire. And I'm going to show you where that bonfire is. I actually enjoy a lot of the these messages here, and just to kind of remind you of all of the buttons and everything, because it's been a while since I played Dark Souls 2. So I'm also the type of person who likes to just kind of like press buttons and mess around and everything. But if you screw around, you might actually like waste some of your inventory. So just be careful with that. So if you want to, all these messages exist here just to kind of remind you gameplay, or if this is your first Dark Souls gameplay, then, or your first Dark Souls experience rather, you can, use these as a method of a tutorial, if you will. Just also make sure you're being aware that there are enemies around, so just be careful. On top of everything else, if you guys just want to enjoy, or you can fast forward to the end and you can see where the actual bonfire is, you can see the achievement pop. Aside from all of that, I just wanted to take a minute to discuss a giveaway that we're working on. After a lot of conversation and everything, we kind of decided that there's so many different games out there and so many different style players and things like that, and the fact that there's just way too many options kind of is a little discouraging for people, because they want to play games like this that take forever, and it's $60 every single new game that comes out. It's $60, and yeah, there are things like Redbox and Gamefly and other gaming rental sites and things. But if you're renting a game from Redbox, especially if it's something like Dark Souls, you want to play it for a while, you might as well end up just buying it anyways, because it's going to take you longer than what you would really be willing to keep it from Redbox for. And they charge you, $1 or $2 or maybe even $3 at this point every single time. And once it's actually paid off from Redbox, you're paying more than $60. I think it ends up being like $70 or $80. And then Gamefly is the same way. Like, you're using one of your game slots for a game that takes, weeks to complete, and it's just not ideal for people that really want to enjoy the game but have to worry about all that stuff. And there's a lot of people out there who really just can't afford $60 games every time a new one comes out. So, sorry I rambled off a little bit. The bonfire is up here right around the corner. So, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I think once a month I'm going to pick a random subscriber and just reach out to them and say, hey, let me know what game you're anticipating, or what game that's already out that you'd be interested in, and the platform that you'd like it on. And I think I'm just going to start doing monthly giveaways like that, just to kind of give back to the whole community and everything. I know what it's like to not be able to afford games that you really want, so just keep that in mind. And if you'd like to, go ahead and subscribe if you're not, and just enter that pool. It's going to be completely random, so there's no sort of contest or anything involved. It's going to be just a straightforward giveaway. I'll reach out to the random selected subscriber once a month, and it's going to be someone different every time, obviously, and just say, hey, what game would you like, what platform would you like it on. And it doesn't actually even have to be a game that's out right now. It could be something, that you'd like a pre-order for, or something like that. And we've done giveaways before. They've worked out fine. Everybody is extremely, grateful and everything like that. So we've had no issues thus far. If it becomes a problem, obviously we'll have to reconsider. But as of right now, I really just think that I'm empathetic, or rather sympathetic, to the fact that there were times where I couldn't afford video games that I really wanted to play. So And there's a lot of discussion about like whether YouTube giveaways should be a thing or not, but in general I think it's more about, you know, just giving back to the community that you enjoy and contributing to said community, as opposed to just using it as a ploy or opportunity to increase subscriptions and likes and things like that. It's actually against YouTube's contest policies to do things like that. So that's why it's going to be completely random. And if it increases subscriptions, that's great. If it doesn't, I mean, the same, what am I at, 18 now? The same 18 people are going to receive games over and over again, you know, and that's just the way that it is. But it's kind of a thank you for, you know, subscribing and watching the videos and things like that. But at the same time, I think it's more about contribution and paying it forward. I'm a big believer of paying it forward. So, but yeah, that's my that's my spiel. So I'm gonna go into this boss battle here in a second. I actually posted another video of the entire boss battle, so if you want to check that out too, go ahead. There's nothing anybody really has to do as far as the giveaway is concerned. Just subscribe and, you know, comment if you'd like on some of these channels. That may or may not increase your odds. Actually, it won't. Just kidding. I can't do that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I appreciate it. See you guys next time.